Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading. So we're going to look in the energy today for you, your now and your future. What is your now energy and what is your future energy? And I'm just going to use two decks. I'm going to use, that's a very powerful split, Scorpio. The cheetah and the dragon. This dragon energy has been about this week. It's really been coming around. Almost like, wow, look at this other split. Whew. Now we have the dragon and the cosmic egg. Really like powerful connection to source energy right here, and quite quickly, quite fast. That's what these splits are telling me. The dragonfly, the cosmic egg, so also using source energy to manifest something for yourself in the future. And with the dragonfly, things starting to become clearer. So we're using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck, and then I will use the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Tarot deck. So let's see what we get. Wow, look at this. Your now is the oyster. Your now is the oyster. This is something really special, like literally just for you, that's about to be opened, Scorpio. What is your future? What is your future? Ooh, the firefly. You're about to hatch into something new here. But the energy leading up to it with those splits was pretty profound, wasn't it? You can look at these. It's like, kind of like this little, you know, whatever's glowing inside this oyster. What's inside you right now, something is about to hatch out, and it's brand new. And it's hatching out sort of in an environment that is a little bit unknown to you. Because this little firefly is kind of learning how to shine its light, right? It's just, you know, it's, if you see them out there at night, you kind of catch the glow and it's there for a second and it's gone. And then it's over here now and then it's gone. So it's learning how to sort of light up this new darkness. I don't want to say new darkness. It's a new situation. You're spreading your light somehow in a new situation and you're glowing here. It's like the anticipation right now of this is present in your energy. The gazelle. This is really watching and waiting. I can feel like the sun is sitting behind here. This is a little bit like a wish fulfillment, and you can feel it coming forward. Let me just see here. What I really like too about these two cards is that your future energy is looking there. It's literally looking into the future. It's not looking back to the rebirth or what caused the rebirth. It's, you know, you're good with wherever you were in the past, and you're ready to go into this new energy now. And when you get into it, you're comfortable with it. You realize that there's like baby steps involved here with getting yourself through this to get really to the point where I would like to say the next step in this is the hummingbird card in this deck, where it's, you know, all light white around the hummingbird and all color all around the edge. So it's kind of like achieving your 10 of cups energy, your 9 of cups, like happiness, the rainbow there. So working your way to that. Let's see which tarot cards come out to support each one of these. All right, so let's get a card, one for the oyster and one for the firefly. Oh my goodness. All right, that's kind of hard to say where this wanted to go. Oh my gosh, look at that. I haven't pulled anything here for your future, but your now. What did I say? What did I just say? This is like feeling the sun. The sun is sitting behind this gazelle, like kind of feeling that energy, watching for it. The sun is wish fulfillment. But okay, get out of town. Look what we just pulled on this oyster energy that you're sitting in right now. You have the sun and the chariot. You are literally like harnessing your wish fulfillment and moving towards it. And what were those splits leading up to these cards? There was the dragon, like the universal, the eye of the universe. You're clicked into that with the cosmic egg, which is manifesting. That's how I read those cards. That's my interpretation. So when they come out, that's what I'm going to tell you. That's my spirit guides know that that's how I'm going to read that. You are manifesting something, and right now, to be honest, it's not here in a three-dimensional, whether that's a connection with someone, if it's achieving a goal for yourself, starting a new business, or moving to a new home, whatever that is for you, on a personal level, you are manifesting it, and you are manifesting it in a very powerful form. You are connected to source here. And in doing that, like, you are literally harnessing your wish fulfillment and moving swiftly towards it. What I find interesting about this Chariot card is there's just one horse. You know, a lot of the chariots and other decks, there's two horses. And you know, there still could be some debate in terms of what direction do you go in here, or what approach do you take to the direction you want to go. This seems pretty direct. This is very direct. There's just one horse here with this sun. My gosh, okay, the Firefly. Oh, look at that. The Two of Cups is at the bottom. The Firefly. The Firefly. What energy is supporting this Firefly? Ooh, the Daughter of Swords. You know, and this is a very new young energy too. Because that's exactly what this Firefly is. They're both air energy. Both air energy. Really moving into a state of clarity and understanding and knowing. Knowing where it is you want to go. Because this Firefly is looking. They're both looking. They're both looking in the same direction, which is away from the past and into the future. Both of them. Creating clarity in areas where you didn't have clarity before with all these little, you see, you are the clarity. You've got the clarity here. And there's, look at this though, right? What did I talk about with the Firefly? How it kind of lights up here and there and over there. This is also about whatever you're manifesting, you are connecting or going to be connecting with, you know, I want to call it soul tribe energy, people on the same path as you. This is what all these other little lights are. It's like you are one of these little lights in here. You are connecting. This is your new journey. This is a really an interesting energy. Okay, let's look again. Son of Wands is at the bottom, but I want to pull a card to see what sits between now and your future. Okay, so either some sort of energy that you're working through, something that needs to work through on its own. What's sitting between the oyster and the Firefly for Scorpio? What sits between the oyster and the Firefly for Scorpio? The Son of Wands. What was on the bottom before I started shuffling? The Son of Wands. And the Son of Wands is looking in this direction also. Looking towards this future energy here. The Son of Wands is, I've sort of been evolving my interpretation of these sons and daughter cards in this deck. They both kind of harness, I don't want to say equal amounts, because this is where I'm starting to feel the difference in them. So the Son of Wands and the Daughter of Wands, just to stick with the wand for now, is a combination of the Page and Knight of Wands to me. But now the feminine energy, I want to say, is more of that offer, just, you know, putting it out there. So the Daughter of Wands is more like the action involved with that is not as like yang energy as masculine, because this is the Son of Wands, so this is more on the action. Like, this is a little heavier in the energy of the Knight of Wands. So this is going forward, like, with a lot of passion and desire here. This is going forward, and it's making an offer. It's, you know, even too, it's like the passion and desire within you is what lights up this new experience moving forward. It's interesting how this Son of Wands, I mean, they're both fire energy. This is Leo specifically right now. But this is like harnessing that sun for yourself in a way that you can relate. This Chariot card, and this is Cancer, like, these are two major, you just got two major arcana for the energy that you are in right now. And this is Cancer energy. But this Chariot, I feel like the moon is in the background. It's like running away, or moving away from the unknown and moving into this clarity, because there's a lot of clarity coming into your future. Okay, now we look at the bottom. These are kind of short and sweet this week, depending on how they go. Yours is kind of coming out really clear. Oh, thank you, because she is a little, yeah. We had trouble last week. But I really appreciate the comments, and most of you are like, yeah, we know, it's complicated. And you never know, when you go into a collective's energy, particularly whoever the message is meant to be for, obviously there was a lot of people who are dealing with a situation, yeah, it is kind of complicated, and trying to figure it out. But also, you know, Scorpio, but I do say that you're a little secretive, and I don't say that in, I don't say that in any way like a put down. I think it's fascinating and interesting. It's really like, right, it's intriguing. You know, you put it all out there right away, what is there left to learn? So I enjoy coming into your energy. The Father of Swords at the bottom here too now. So that's like the King of Swords. There is a lot of truth. You know, it's interesting considering like your reading. Sorry, I have my big namaste. I'm drinking my nettle tea because my allergies are starting, so I needed a little sip there. Sorry for the gulp. But there is an awful lot of truth and clarity in your future here, really lighting it up, and it lights up these other points. Whether these are individuals that you're going to meet along the way that are part of your soul journey, or these are other parts of your life that become more, like these are like a whole bunch of aha moments going on here in the future. And this, like, you've harnessed some really powerful energy here. It's like you're opening something up. A little bit like, you know, it's funny. The cards are not really, I don't even think any of these cards showed up in the Aries reading. And the Aries reading was a little bit like this energy though, like you are connecting or doing something here. It feels like the difference is Aries felt a little bit like connecting with an individual. Yours could be that too, but this individual is showing up very much like just some sort of a truth or clarity. So I'm not really 100% if this is just a situation that you find yourself in the future that brings all sorts of clarity and truth to you, but it also feels because of the energy, like that dragon card showing up so many times in the split, and then to follow up with the oyster and these two really dramatic major arcana sitting with it, it feels a bit like that Aries reading, like you were tapping into some sort of universal knowledge, just some sort of knowing, like, and it's really a very strong and powerful clairvoyant connection with something outside of yourself. It feels very universal. Like it feels like source energy. I mean, we're all source. We all have that ability. So it just depends on, you know, what kind of obstacles we've cleared in the energy that runs up and through us, that we can connect with it. What kind of blocks are there? Oh, and you're going to get a Moonology card. This card won't go away this week. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment can be tested. It came out first in the Oakman reading on Friday for the collective. And then I don't know how many times it's come out this week. And then to be honest with you, when I was pre-shuffling, it fell out of the deck twice. When I was pre-shuffling, and I'm thinking, this is driving me crazy. Like, is this a message just to me? Or is this like leading? I think it's a message to me, and I think it's a message to all of you. And what I'm really getting with this now is your commitment is being tested. This commitment is to you. This is the commitment you have to you and your journey and your path. If it feels like there's any sort of obstacles along the way, those are just there to like really make you kind of do one more evaluation. Is this where I want to go? Yes, this is for me. This is the right thing for me. This is definitely where I want to go. And I'm really getting that now with this. Your commitment is being tested. So let's see. If it comes out again for you, I can't believe it's sitting on the bottom there. Spirit's a little sassy. It's like they will pound it over and over again onto your head. Like, listen, listen, listen. Funny. It just reminded me of a speech I gave my son this morning. He does not listen. Oh my gosh. So here's the thing. So I'm going to tell you, because this is literally reminding me. So I think there's a message here for all of us. Because after I said it, after it came out of my mouth, I'm like, gosh, it's such a good way to go through life. I hope he takes that. So I find I tell him stuff and it's like I'm not really there, because then he'll go and do something and I'll say, but I just told you, like this morning I said it's pretty warm out. He likes to wear like long sleeve shirts and jeans no matter what. And then he complains he's hot. So I said, if you want to wear long pants, at least put a short sleeve shirt on. All right? So, and what is he like? 10 minutes later, he comes out of the room. He's got a long sleeve shirt on and jeans. I said, do you hear the words that come out of my mouth? Do you hear those words? I didn't hear you say that. And then that's where I gave him my little speech. I said, you know what? When somebody is talking and they're in your vicinity, and you kind of think that they might be talking to you because there's no one else in the house, there's no one else in the room, you need to listen. Because if you don't, A, you're missing information, and B, you're missing opportunity. I was like, yeah. I was kind of like, yeah, that's really, it's kind of interesting. So I drilled that in him. I said to him, so what are you missing if you're not listening? Like, flick that switch. If that switch isn't going off on its own, now, when someone is talking to you, try to consciously say to yourself, I need to listen to what this person is saying. Because if I don't, A, I could be missing information, and B, I could be missing opportunity. So I don't know if a 10-year-old is going to get it. I hope he does. I kind of got it. I was getting the dog ready to take it for a walk, then I'm running that through my head. I'm like, yeah, that's a really good way to go through life. I'm going to start thinking like that. So I don't know how that came out with the commitment. Oh, with spirit drilling shit in your head. Yeah. Right? Yeah, so to take that forward, when someone is talking to you, whether that opportunity is seen beyond what that person is saying and it's triggering a thought in your mind, or that opportunity is, oh, they're offering me something. Is this something that seems valuable? Should I take this information, right? Like, if information is there for us, but I'm not going to flick the switch and listen. Oh, that's so funny, because this card was constantly in the split. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about with my little speech to my son there, right? Okay, I want to say just some sort of like a little reminder, a little nudge for you to be practical. Be practical, stick to the practical sense of what you're doing here, but don't let your dreams fade. Do not let your dreams fade. If it feels like there's any sort of an obstacle, it's just the universe saying, are you sure? Are you sure? Let us know. Let us know, because you've manifested this. It's coming in like a chariot in the sun card here. Just let us know. See, they're tapping it. Are we listening? Are we listening? I don't know. Oh, this stuff is falling out. Why did this fall out? It fell out, and they're both Scorpio cards, so I think I need to tell them to you. It's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. How crazy is that? Oh my gosh, guys. Are we synchronized or what? Are you synchronized? Because you're totally synchronized with Source right now. I really feel that. And this reading is really, it's clarifying it, isn't it? Okay, now we're going to try to see what's at the bottom. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. There you go. And Sagittarius is next. Right? What is your aim here? What is your aim with this bow and arrow? What is your aim? Because if you don't waver it, don't, keep it exactly what you know what you want. Keep that. Be practical. Make plans for yourself. If you feel like, I do want to say that if you feel like there's some sort of dream or something that you're moving yourself towards, something that you've dreamed about, hoped for, it really feels like it's coming in here. If it feels like for some reason maybe it's not coming in the way you thought it would, or it's not coming in the timing that you thought it would, maybe that's just to give you some time to make other parts of your life more practical in terms of going towards this dream too, right? So don't give up on the practicality of your life when we're living in our dreams. There we go. All right, there we go, Scorpio. That was an interesting reading. I like that. It was good. I hope you enjoyed that. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.